The world's biggest tournament is coming, and the official FIFA World Cup 26 try-under competition ball is here at the Goal 90 shop. Designed for the game's biggest stage, it's built for precision, speed and control. Right now, you can make it yours with 30% off plus free shipping. Don't just watch the World Cup, own a piece of it. Visit goal90.shop today and order now. Football is a game of split-second choices, but sometimes tens of thousands of voices make that decision for you. We've all jumped to our feet and yelled "shoot" when a player is approaching the box. But what happens when those shouts actually ring in a player's ears? Today, we delve into 10 unforgettable moments when fans in the stadium urged a player to shoot, and he delivered with spectacular results. Thiago versus Porto. In November 2021, Liverpool welcomed Porto to Anfield in the Champions League. The match was cagey until just before the hour, when Thiago Alcântara picked up a half-clearance 20 yards out. He took one touch, then sent a low, skimming drive through the legs of Porto defender Cardoso and into the bottom corner. Jurgen Klopp later called the strike a thunderball because of Thiago's impeccable technique and the ball's ferocity. The goal proved decisive in a 2-0 win and was later voted UEFA's Champions League goal of the tournament. Rodri versus Bayern Munich. Manchester City's 2-0 win. Fans will never forget that moment when their midfield anchor inspired an incredible night at the Etihad. Wayne Rooney versus West Ham. On a cold November evening in 2017, Wayne Rooney, back at boyhood club Everton, turned back the years. Already on a brace against West Ham, he saw Joe Hart rush out and head the ball away. From just inside his own half, Rooney controlled the loose ball and lifted a perfect shot over Hart and into the empty net. Goodison Park erupted, and even rival fans applauded the audacity. Rooney has always loved the spectacular, and the Everton faithful know it. Once the ball spilled near the halfway line, you could hear the scream of the crowd for him to shoot. Rooney did exactly that, delivering one of his greatest goals. Vincent Kompany versus Leicester. Perhaps the best example of a player defying advice comes from Vincent Kompany's title-defining strike in May 2019. With Leicester City holding Manchester City to a goalless draw late in the match, nerves were frayed. Kompany strode forward with the ball and heard his own teammates yelling, "Don't shoot!" pleading with him to recycle possession. The Belgian ignored them and listened to the fans. He unleashed a 30-yard rocket that screamed into the top corner, winning the game and effectively securing the Premier League title. Fabinho versus Manchester City. Liverpool's 3-1 victory over Manchester City in November 2019 featured a rare scorer, defensive midfielder Fabinho. Early on, a clearance dropped at his feet. Reds fans, famous for their noise, willed him to unleash. Without hesitation, he took a touch and ripped a drive from 25 yards past Claudio Bravo. The stadium erupted as Liverpool took an early lead. The goal set Liverpool on course for victory. It extended their lead at the top of the Premier League to 8 points over Manchester City, the defending champions, affirming their strong title challenge that season. Marcel Sabitzer versus Atletico Madrid. Borussia Dortmund and Atletico Madrid were tied on aggregate in the 2024 Champions League quarter-final when a chaotic sequence unfolded. After Atletico failed to clear a cross, the ball fell to Marcel Sabitzer just inside the area. Fans urged him to shoot, and he did. His strike was wild yet perfectly placed, flying low into the bottom corner to give Dortmund a 4-2 win on the night and 5-4 on aggregate. Sabitzer's goal was a direct answer to fan belief carrying players over the line. Moises Caicedo versus Bournemouth. Chelsea signed Moises Caicedo to control midfield, not to score screamers, but on the last day of the 2023 to 2024 season, he did both. With Bournemouth's goalkeeper Neto stranded after a poor clearance, Caicedo took a touch just inside his own half, and with fans urging him to shoot, he lofted the ball back over the keeper, watching it bounce into the net. It was his first goal for Chelsea, and it came from nearly 50 yards away. The crowd's gasp turned to a roar as they saw the shot drop in. Pundits called it one of the season's most audacious goals and a sign of the Ecuadorian's confidence under pressure. Paul Scholes versus Barcelona. Manchester United's 2008 Champions League semi-final against Barcelona is remembered for one moment of brilliance. After Gianluca Zambrotta's loose pass, Paul Scholes picked up the ball almost 30 yards from goal and unleashed a rising drive that flew into the top corner. It was the only goal of the tie. The crowd's gasp as the ball hit the net was followed by a deafening roar that carried United to the final. Scholes was always a master of long-range goals. Once he picked up the slack clearance, the Old Trafford crowd did not need words. They knew what he could do. Trevoh Chalobah versus Crystal Palace. August 2021 saw Chelsea's academy graduate Trevoh Chalobah handed his Premier League debut against Crystal Palace. With the match nearly over and the Blues 2-0 up, Chalobah advanced into Palace's half. He isn't known for shooting, but as he approached the box, he heard the Stamford Bridge crowd get behind him and he decided to shoot. His long-range effort arrowed into the far corner, sparking wild celebrations. It was a moment of pure bliss for a youngster listening to his fans. Robert Lewandowski versus Wolfsburg. In September 2015, Robert Lewandowski produced one of the most astonishing scoring displays ever. 5 goals in 9 minutes for Bayern Munich against Wolfsburg. The Allianz Arena crowd erupted as each strike found the net. Lewandowski's second goal in that game was a skimming drive from outside the box as the fans urged him to shoot. His willingness to shoot whenever a chance appears helped him rewrite the record books. So there you have it, 10 iconic times when the fans made a player shoot the ball. Which shoot moment fired you up the most? Are there other times when the fans made the player shoot the ball that we missed? Please let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing moments of the beautiful game. The world's biggest tournament is coming, and the official FIFA World Cup 26 Try-Under competition ball is here at the Goal 90 shop. Designed for the game's biggest stage, it's built for precision, speed and control. Right now, you can make it yours with 30% off plus free shipping. Don't just watch the World Cup, own a piece of it. Visit goal90.shop today and order now. The world's biggest tournament is coming, and the official FIFA World Cup 26 Try-Under competition ball is here at the Goal 90 shop. Designed for the game's biggest stage, it's built for precision, speed and control. Right now, you can make it yours with 30% off plus free shipping. Don't just watch the World Cup, own a piece of it. Visit goal90.shop today and order now.